Good evening, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Michael Obasha on your Let's Get Deeper show. I'll be your host tonight, and I would like to send my love and to my co-host Belinda Joh, who can't join us tonight, sadly. I hope she feels better very soon. We are actually streaming tonight live via the OVO Play channel, Let's Get Deep and InView TV Facebook pages. We have a huge show tonight ahead. But before we start with the show, I'd like to bring in the man that makes all this possible, the one and only, the executive producer, Mr. Bruce Mott. Hello, Bruce. How are you?
Good, Michael. How are you?
I'm very well. It's different tonight. I'm just doing it all on my own, and I'm glad that you can join me.
Yeah, I know you lot. I mean, you've had a couple of shows together, and the other shows are you're all on your own doing solo. So hopefully you'll stick together a bit longer, and next shows you'll be back together. But yes, I wish Belinda all the well and that she gets well soon.
And thank you so much for everything that you do, Bruce Mott, because if it wasn't from you, InView TV isn't possible. So I really appreciate that and grateful for all your help and support with what you're doing at the moment, which is amazing, leading the way.
Thanks, Michael. Yeah, Let's Get Deeper looks like being a good show. This is episode 5. As you know, InView TV produce 4 live shows each week now. Got a couple more about to start very soon. And Let's Get Deeper looks like being one of our better shows. So they're going well. Keep it going.
Thank you so much, Bruce. So without further ado, I think we should introduce our amazing guest tonight. She's absolutely honoured. She's absolutely a superstar. I welcome to you on tonight's show, Australian pop indie artist, the one and only who's making a racket in 2020.
Bite my tongue, I got a crush. Come on. Requite my love tonight. Come on. Call it a curse. I get my friends say it's a problem. So hard it hurts. No worse than a crush. Got my hands on my heart. You can give me up, love. Get me out of this heart. Fever rush. I got a crush. Come on. In my brain, a switch I can't turn off. Bite my tongue, I got a crush. Come on.
Racket. Good
You missed the
evening.
chorus.
How amazing was that? I was just dancing along, popping along to your amazing, crush, which I do have a crush on you. Even after watching that, I just wanted to get up and dance. It's a banger of a track, so congratulations and welcome back in 2020. Let's talk about the concept and your creativeness behind the music video and the styling.
So the music video was kind of just a natural extension of how the song made me feel, and it made me want to dance, and dancing was kind of like a running theme through this track. Even making it in the studio with my producer Dave Hammer, we would just do a track and then just get up and dance. And my background is as a dancer, and I've kind of disconnected myself from choreography for probably about 10 years now. So it was just kind of an opportunity to re-engage with my my dancing days and with my body and movement. And so I created the choreography for the chorus, and then I had a dance choreographer based in Sydney from Groove Therapy. Her name's Cassandra Merwood, come in and curate the rest of the movement for the video clip. And then I styled it with my friend who's a designer, Alyssa, and then the giant neon heart in the background. I built that, and we really kind of squeezed as many favors out of friends and people, fans even, that turned up to perform in the video clip. So yeah, in the end, like it's like very, very sweet and innocent, which is a different style for me. So I just wanted to showcase that part of my personality as well.
So they call you the Australian indie pop artist. I mean, your background, you were in a punk band, I believe.
I was. Racket initially started out as a garage punk rock band, and I would say it's probably because that was when I started to learn guitar. So, you know, it's pretty easy to get somewhere with some bar chords and 4 girls, and so we just kind of built on that trajectory. And then in 2018, I finished my last recordings with the band, and we moved our separate ways. My best friend, Ali, who was my bass player, she had a baby. So it just kind of made sense to me to take that opportunity to kind of come out as a pop enthusiast and come out of the shadows from where I'd been hiding under this punk rock identity, I guess.
I'm loving the new sound. It's a feel good. It's indie pop. It's different, and it's kind of got nice vibes. So I'm really digging that so much. So congratulations on the new music, Crush.
Thank you.
And obviously, there's also an album coming out. Is there, or an EP of some sort?
Yeah. Well, I made 8 tracks with Dave Hammer. And I think that I'll just release them as a entire catalogue. I've just finished rapping on another single from those 8, and I shot a music video yesterday for that. So I guess I don't exactly know which songs are coming out, but I do know that I've made a commitment to my fans that I'm going to give them new music every 6 weeks. So yeah, that I can guarantee. Unless, I don't know.
You're fantastic. I mean,
another natural disaster's on the way.
And I saw the video, a little snippets of you making the video yesterday. It looks unreal.
Yeah.
So,
dude, it looks so good. It was the best. Yeah, it's just weird. Like, I kind of think of myself as DIY, and it's not something that I would say is like, that's my preference. And even though there's lots of learnings in there, it's because I am an independent, self-managed, self-funded artist. So you just have to find ways. And for example, yesterday I shot at Archie Brothers, and I was able to do that because I used to DJ there before COVID. So, you know, it was cool to like pull in some more favors, and they let me do some pretty cool stuff that you're going to see in the film clip. I end up actually in one of the games. So yeah, that's going to be out in 3 weeks.
Yeah, look, that looks awesome behind the scenes. I did have a look at your Insta story, so if you can check it out, it's awesome. I've done my homework. Okay, let's talk about your passion for what you do. Why do you do music to reach out? I mean, what is it? What's your passion for it?
Well, I've always loved literature, and I've always been really good at creative writing and using my imagination to tell stories. And it just so happens that I've been gifted with a voice and the ability to dance. So for me, I guess that's why it made sense to me. It's like poetry in motion, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah. And let's talk about your passions for your fans. I mean, you've got fans all over the world. You've toured Japan, you know, you've got fans in Brazil. I mean, during this COVID-19, how has that affected you as a performer?
Well, you know what? If we're going to get deep and be honest here, it actually hasn't affected me that much because, you know, as I said, I came from a punk rock background. So in Australia, there isn't really a lot of venues that are open to you know, pure pop music or even EDM pop music on a ground level. Like my journey to connect with fans in a live venue was so much easier as a garage punk rock band, because that kind of ties into the narrative of the ochre Australian, you know, kind of undertone to our culture. And I'm part of that culture and I embrace it. But when it comes to producing pop, there's not really a lot of avenues. So prior to COVID, I was actually struggling to find a venue that would have me, to be frank.
Oh, how can that be possible? You're Racket. Hello, mate.
I know. I mean, look, I definitely like had the same thoughts, like, and it did kind of initially baffle me, because the people that know me know that I'm dedicated to performing. But as I said, I just think like our landscape, we've been brought up and a lot of venues are tailor-made to that pub rock sound. So, you know, put me in there with like two dancers like jumping around stage, like it's just not like an in-demand thing, you know. Otherwise, basically what you got to do is you know, get big enough to sell out your own bigger shows, or find artists like Vera Blue, or you know, even in the Australian hip hop scene, that artists that are like a little bit left of center, and try to get on there. But, you know, I guess even though I've been doing racket for a long time, I'm really just starting again as an artist. Like, you know, it's such a huge change. So I'm just building at the moment. I'm just,
You're building Racket. I mean, I have to say, I'm not going to say it again. Crush is amazing. You should be so proud of
Thank
that.
you.
Absolutely amazing. And I've got in your honor, there's a heart behind me, as you can see right there.
I know, I saw that. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's for you, sweetheart. And I just want to say, I want to throw to a video. It's Oxytoxic. Can we have a look at this, please, producers? Have a look at this, guys. Awesome.
My God.
No, that is fabulous with a capital F. I mean, talk me through that video, and where did you
Well, I'm just watching that video thinking, thank God that's over, because yeah, that took me about 3 weeks full-time editing. Yeah, so, but I mean, basically that just came about really quite loosely. I was playing a show in Melbourne at Pride of Our Footscray, and I met a couple of drag queens there, and just like really got on well with them. And then I asked them if they wanted to be in my music video, and they said yes. So they just turned up, and it was just me and a friend on a camera. We set up a green screen, and you know, everybody just like went for it. And then I just had to watch it for like 3 weeks and over again and cut. So you know, I mean, yeah, it's a lo-fi clip, but you know,
it looks awesome.
It's
I mean,
fun.
yeah, it was so much fun. It looks so much fun. I wanted to be in that video too. Yeah, into that. And I have to say, you love the creative process. You're a very creative person. I mean, so when you're saying editing, do you do your own videos? Do you edit your own videos?
Yeah, I mean, as like a 2020 artist, or even like before that, as a millennial artist, you know, with no budget and no management or label, basically you have to learn how to be a graphic designer, an accountant, a digital marketer, a financial forecaster, an editor, a lighter, a hair and makeup, and styling. Like, it's just literally like a 360 business. Because like, as I said, there is like the art of making the music and the art of making the music videos, but then you do have to like be constantly creating content, and unless you're doing it yourself, like, you just run out of money really quickly. So yeah, I think any artist that's at my level, or that can relate to that, or if I guess I'm saying if there's any preconceptions that I have some kind of like magic person, like, or what I'm doing is unachievable, like, anyone can do it. Like, it's just learning a new skill set, and it's just you just got to do it.
Wise words, of course. Yeah, that's wise words for others. I was going to say, if for others that are trying to break through as an artist or as an independent artist like yourself, I mean, what would you say to those people out there trying to, make it a career?
Well, I would say that I guess firstly, just decide whether this is your life or this is your hobby. And then if it is your life, then just be prepared that there is a whole magnitude of skills that you have to learn that are beyond songwriting and, producing the track. So, yeah, that's all I can say. Like, and just back yourself 100%. Like, I've been doing this, for 7 years now. So you just got to, there's lots of rejections and there's lots of challenges, but you've just got to keep pushing and be in it to win it. And at the end of the day, if you don't make it, well, you die trying.
Exactly. Well said. How could your fans or everyone else watching tonight, how can they stay in touch with everything that you do, Racket, on your social platforms? What are they?
Well, I pretty much am on Instagram all day, not all day, but every day at least. So yeah, I'm really open, and like, it's just me. So I'm there waiting for your messages if you have any questions. But I guess the most important thing to me as an artist is Spotify at the moment. So if you like what I do, it's hard to like really go into depth about it, but a follow or a like of a track on Spotify goes a long way for an independent artist these days. So yeah, if you like what I do, add my song to your playlist, like my tracks, and just keep spinning. Honestly, it actually makes a huge difference to independent artists.
Yeah, well, absolutely. You are absolutely amazing. And I've, as I say, let's get deep. Let's get deeper. Have your back. You're absolutely awesome. I cannot wait to see you perform live, because you'll kill it. And I know there's many people that watch View TV, and there's venues out that watch the show. So hopefully someone is watching tonight that actually books you in very soon, as soon as we can get out there and enjoy the live shows again, that is. But yeah, you're absolutely amazing. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us or me tonight on Let's Get Deeper.
Thank you so much.
It's been an absolute honor. And good luck and congratulations on Crush and the new single. Cannot wait to hear that one as well. You're amazing.
Thank you so much, Michael. And for everyone in the studio, huge appreciation and love. And anyone else watching out there, stay safe, be creative, and connect with me.
There you go. Thank you so much. Racket. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, Racket. You're absolutely awesome. I love you. I'm going to crush on you. And so hopefully everyone else has watched you tonight the same. And I want to say thank you so much to our executive producer, Bruce Smont. Thank you, InView TV. Thank you for watching tonight. It means so much to me. And until next week, see you later.
It's all about every day out the